My mother used to read a lot of books, and she encouraged me to read books. She was a very strong-willed woman, and she would read books which were essentially translations, whether it's Bengali, Marathi literature. She's read it all, and there are times when she's told me, even if you're busy with your school, don't read the entire book, but at least read some of the portions that I've marked for you. So that kind of a opening up of, and giving me the exposure to all India kind of a writing and that period literature was because of my mother. My father was a very, very hardworking, strict disciplinarian, but ever so kind with me. He's treated me like a boy in the house. He's never allowed me to, sit back and say, you can't do this, you should. And drove me to play, every summer vacation he would take me to some place. Entire family would go see that place, understand that place. And it helped that he worked in the railways so we could travel free. And he valued truth very strongly. He would never utter a word which was slightly distorted from truth. Truth was his, in Tamil he would be very strongly of the view that unmaya sollu, never say poi, never say untruth. That was my father, but very closely influenced by my mother's brother, Mama, who again had a lot of love for books. He's the one who lives with me now. And books, and also his exposure to the world, because he was a foreign exchange man. So he had traveled around the world. He told me a lot of things. So even today, those words ring in my ears. And they were, at least in our families, there was never this thing about, you're a girl, so you can't go too far away from home to study. I had my first cousins who were much older than I am, who, because she wanted to do medicine, and in Tamil Nadu you couldn't get a seat in spite of being topper in schools. So she had to go all the way to Delhi, Lady Hardinge College in those days. And all of us will be taken to the railway station to Chennai to see her off in GT Express, going to Delhi. I used to wonder, so what? She's going, so what? But those were the ways in which the family put in your head saying you should aspire to study more, study higher, and it doesn't matter where you do it. So there was never this hesitation about being a girl, you can't do, you have to go, you have to do it, you have to try your hand at something. And it's not as if we were affluent, we were very middle class. But I've never been denied for books or for travel money. I've never been made to feel want. So I don't know how my mother, my father managed all this, but that's given me a lot of confidence that I can try things.